Hi, my name is Roger Schluter. Today's video is really about one of the 7A loan programs. It's actually an offshoot from the regular 7A program, and it's called the Veterans Advantage. And SBA has a loan program called the Veterans Advantage. This is an SBA 7A loan program, as I said, with basically it just reduces some fees. To be eligible, the SBA business must be at least 51% owned and controlled by someone in one of the following groups. And of course, the main group is honorably discharged veterans, active duty military service members eligible for the military's Transition Assistance Program, their TAP program. And I think that's because they don't want you to be in the military and get, I guess, loans that could take you away from your military job. So anyway, I don't know. But anyway, a reservist and or active National Guard member, a service disabled veteran, or a current spouse of a veteran. And you'll have to kind of check the guidelines. But so anyway, any of the above, I think, if you're a current spouse of that individual. So anyway, the SBA website tells us about the program and has a link to some SBA information notice from August of 2017 that says it expires in 2018. So anyway, right now it's 2022. So anyway, I did call my local office, and they said that all this information is still valid. It was just, they just never really, I guess since the information never changed, they just didn't change the notice on the website. Like I said before, the big advantage is the reduced fees. Upfront guaranteed fees are the ones that are reduced. With loans of up to $125,000, the upfront guarantee fee is actually zero. So if you're getting a loan under the Veterans Advantage up to $125,000, there's no upfront guarantee fee at all. It's zero. And usually that's kind of important because these fees can run from like 2 to 3.5%, 4%, depending on the amount. Now, when I'm saying that 4%, 3.5%, you're talking up to $5 million. But anyway, that's so it does make these fee reductions kind of important. And to have no fees on a $125,000 loan is pretty good because normally it would be, I am pretty sure it would be somewhere around 3%, might be a little bit less on a regular 7A loan. And then express loans. All express loans, the fee will be zero. Now, if you remember the express loan is where the SBA has only a 50% guarantee. So I've got a video on it where, I don't know, I don't think it's that exciting just because the guarantee is only 50%. But it is a good program, and a lot of times it's used for things like working capital or whatever. And like I said, the fee would be zero also on express loans. The SBA Veterans Advantage non-express loans, just the regular SBA Veterans Advantage type of like 7A loan, the upfront guarantee fee will be 50% less on loans from $125,001 to $350,000. So it'll be 50% less, and you can look at the schedule on the website. Loans of $351 up to $5 million. The upfront fees will be dependent on the loan amount and the maturity. So really, that really sweet spot, I think, is from as low as you can get up to the $350,000. I think is really the best, the best value for your buck there. SBA documentation requirements for the veterans. You either have to show I think it's a DD 214, and then there's another DD Form 2 and a DD 2648, and then there's the military ID. I'm not saying you got to show all these. I'm saying most of the DD ones are for different aspects, and then some of them they just might want to see a military ID, or it could suffice if it's current. And then there are some alternatives that you'll have to check with SBA. But anyway, it is a good program. I mean, I don't know. I always kind of thought maybe they might try to do more. Just because, being a lender, I don't get that many guys that walk in and say, hey, I'm a veteran and I want to get a loan. And maybe that's just, luck of the draw. You just don't get that many. Maybe if you're in areas where there's a lot more, I guess a lot more operations going on, where there's a lot more veterans, maybe, there would be more, like California, some parts of Missouri, and then some parts in the East. I'm sure there's more, a lot more concentration of veterans in certain areas. But anyway, it's a very good program, and it does reduce those fees, so that is a pretty good deal. And spouses can use it too. So, if you go down that list of veterans, all of their spouses are eligible. So that might be a way to do it too. A lot of these programs, like Veteran Advantage, are really offshoots off the SBA 7A program. So you'll see a lot of that. I mean, basically you have the 7A and then you got all the offshoots. And then you've got the SBA 504, which is kind of a different animal altogether. So anyway, also the other thing I wanted to mention was that there is a Veterans Business Outreach Center program. And, they offer training, they offer counseling, they offer mentorship for a lot of veterans that want to go into business after their terms are up. So anyway, you probably want to check the website for a center in your area. I think there is a place to do that. And I don't think they're everywhere, but I'm sure they would have them in most of the larger cities. So I would check that website to see if they're in your area. This is about it. This is a very short video. There's not that, a lot of times if you want to know the real, get into the weeds of it, you might want to go ahead and get on the SBA website and look specifically at the Veterans Advantage loan program. Anyway, if you like this kind of content, this business kind of content, it's not all loans. You will have other business stuff. I hope you'll subscribe, and I hope you'll hit the notification bell for new videos that I put out. If you take anything away from this, if you know a veteran and you tell him about it, and maybe he looks further into it. So if you like, if you run into anything you can use on here, if you hit the like button, that would be great. It really does help the channel. And my name is Roger Schleter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.